my record's not great here, but trending in the right direction. Last 2 years have been much improved, and I've always enjoyed the game and think my game is pretty well suited to a British Open. So I'm not sure if I'm figuring out how to adjust better, how to play better, or my game's just improved, and certainly had some better results the last 2 years. But I very much enjoy the game. It's unique. It's different. You don't hit many standard shots. I tell people, you know, normally if I'm in the States and I've got 160 yards, it's an 8-iron. Here it can be anything from a 5-iron to a pitching wedge, and it's never just a standard 8-iron. It is quite unique, but I always do enjoy it. I come over here, look forward to the British Open every year. I don't know that I have any different expectations from the early days. I think everybody comes expecting to play well. Back then, it was maybe a little more hoping I'd play well, maybe. Now, I'm much more confident that I am going to play well. I try still not to have much in the way of expectations. I try not to put any sort of limit on what I can or can't do here. I come as prepared as possible. I just feel a whole lot more comfortable with my game, feel more comfortable playing in big tournaments, feel more comfortable at playing links golf. I don't know that I've switched mentality a whole lot. I just feel much more comfortable with my game and playing over here and playing in major tournaments. Enjoy the course very much. I've had 4 practice rounds, had 4 great Open champions to play with. Played with Tiger on Sunday, played with Nick Faldo Monday, Tom Watson Tuesday, and David Duval today. So I'm hoping I get some unique perspective and some of that mystical Open championships to rub off a little bit on me. It was great to play with all of them. I enjoyed my practice rounds. Feel like after 4 rounds, I'm quite comfortable here. I'm still learning and still enjoying. I found myself around a number of greens, tossing balls in the hay, tossing balls in the little hollows, trying to figure out the best way to get a ball close to a pin, whether it was a bump and run, whether it was a higher shot, whether it was putting. I'm not sure I quite have the array. I certainly not in the category of a lot of guys I can think of. The bump and runs are shots unique to here that I don't play very often, so I spent more time practicing some of those. For me, my bag doesn't change a whole lot. I'm comfortable with the setup and comfortable with my ability to figure it out. Now, I told you I need more practice with those bump and runs. They're unique shots to me, to the game I typically play, but feel like I'm prepared going into tomorrow. I've spent time working on technique. I've spent time asking a lot of people. The last couple of years have been a progression in my golfing education, and I've actually sought out some guys. I sought out Lee Trevino for help with some wedge game. I've sought out Ray Floyd with help with pitching around the greens. Just trying to take guys that I knew were the best at what they did and figure out if there's anything they had to share that I could possibly use. I mean, he's still the biggest name in the game. He's still the most interest around Tiger, what he does, whether he's in or out. It seems like there's a huge amount of interest. He still has that sort of pull and that sort of effect. And you know, the kids today grew up idolizing him. He gets back on form again, and I don't think that intimidation factor's gone at all. I think these are guys that grew up and he was just dominating, and these are kids that grew up watching him and wanting to be him, and then to play alongside. It would be a pretty intimidating thing. When I first came out, it was Tiger and Phil and Ernie, and those were guys that I kind of grew up watching and idolizing, and it took me a little while to get comfortable enough around them to be able to play respectable golf. To win the British Open would just be a dream coming true. I think all of us as kids that play the game and envision holding the claret jug, envision winning British Opens, and it certainly would be that childhood dream coming true for me.